would not be right if, while in mid-flight, we couldn't have 11s out there. So we never fly without a teapot. That's a thing the RAF would never do. We never fly without a teapot, 'cause one never knows when one might need a brew. We never fly without a teapot. To patrol the stratosphere is tiring work. And we find that in the sky nothing helps the day go by like a cup of char and a slice of Benberg. No, we never fly without a teapot. It's the most essential item in our kit. And should we ever find we've left the anything behind, then we abort the job and fly right back for it. So sit down, Flight Lieutenant, I'll be mother. And pass the plate of jam and scones to me. Because when it's that time of day, it's chocolate chips away. Bang the autopilot on, it's time for tea.
Nothing funny in the news this week. There's nothing funny in the news this week. Wherever you're looking, everything looks bleak. There's nothing funny in the news this week. Leaving aside all the obvious stuff, the secondary stories are still pretty rough. Highest unemployment since '94. Try and get a laugh out of everyone's paw. Libya, New Zealand and Bahrain. Nothing but fear and grief and pain. Berlusconi and some underage chick. He used to be funny, but now he's just icky. There's nothing funny in this week's news. There's nothing funny in this week's news. Can't joke, won't joke, I refuse. There's nothing funny in this week's news. There's nothing funny going on out there. There's nothing funny going on out there. I'll try the comedy of despair, 'cause there's nothing funny going on out there. We were toddling along, and everything was good. We were toddling along, and no one wondered if they should have yet another piece of an endless pie. When everybody's making money, nobody asks why. We were toddling along, till somebody looked down and shouted, "Jesus! There's nothing underneath us! We're standing proud and walking tall on precisely bugger all. There's nothing there now. We're all hanging in midair now. It's all a sham, it's all a farce. We wobbled and fell onto our collective art. And now we're staggering along in reduced circumstance. But while staggering along, we know that if we had the chance, we'd probably do it all again. Being bad just felt so good, but till then we're staggering along, and everyone's looking down.